This just in, oil prices have plunged to $55 a barrel, which is 66% below the July peak of $147 a barrel. The Paris-based International Energy Agency just released a 569-page document analyzing world oil depletion rates and warned of catastrophic carbon emission impacts. Yikes. The profit potential of Canadian oil sands at $55 per barrel is unfavorable. Analysts say that in order for it to be worthwhile, oil would have to be over $100 per barrel. No good! Venezuela is in the news. With the help of Russia, is now drilling for natural gas off the coast of the Caribbean. Hooray! They sound pretty tight, Russia and Venezuela. China imported 28% more crude oil in October 2008 than it did in October 2007. Strategic reserves. It seems like it boils down to securing access to foreign sources of oil, and there's competition for this access. China seems to be doing well at hooking up access to its growing demand for oil. It seems to me like we need a new approach to energy. The International Energy Agency estimates that the world is going to need 30 million barrels per day in more production capacity by the year 2015. Oh, what's that sound? Oh, that's the sound of an oil supply crunch. Most national oil companies are not able to fund the very projects that we are relying on right now to supply us with energy in the future, such as deep water projects and the Alberta sands. The question of the day is who's cutting what? Reportedly, the Saudis are cutting 900,000 barrels of oil per day, Venezuela is cutting 129,000 barrels of oil per day, and the Kuwaitis are cutting 100,000 barrels of oil per day. The US has 5% of the world's population, yet it consumes a fourth of the world's total energy supply. 40% of our energy comes from oil. So the US imports 20 million barrels of oil per day. That's 840 million gallons. Holy cow! No mixture of alternative energies is currently capable of replacing oil, and this includes natural gas, nuclear, biofuels, wind, or solar energy. Bummer. So according to the report, the International Energy Agency says that in order to compensate for the depleting oil fields, by the year 2030, we're going to have to come up with the equivalent of 45 million barrels per day. Done deal. Check that off my list. So this is my ending thought. In an era of cheap energy that is about to draw to a close, why do we continue to build houses and apartments and office buildings and stores that currently run on these depleting resources? I don't know. Depleting oil, cold times, winter coming. This is what I like to do. Dance. Woo! Bumblebees and growing trees. I'm generating heat. Oh, that's nice.